Back then, we would always just go out in cars and just drive around and try to find ditches or full pipes or empty pools or whatever. And one day, coming home from school, I just happened to get out of the car and walk down, and we found it. My name's Denny Riordon. I'm 59 years old, and I'm from Ocean City, Maryland. This ditch is in Timonium, Maryland. I grew up in this area when I was in high school. We discovered it in 1974. It was all about surf style then. It wasn't about like the skate style. It was all about trying to put your hand on the ground and be very surfy. And that, you know, when you snake this thing, you feel like you're kind of surfing. A bunch of us all went to the same high school, Delaney High School, up the road a couple miles, and we'd all come after school. And a buddy of mine, Paul Chittister, he was all into filming, and he had the Super 8 film. They're like 3-minute rolls. I remember we were pretty much all wearing Birdwells, and they were indestructible. You know, we all had them. I had every color, and you know, we liked the colors, and it was a cool thing because it was out of the West Coast, and being in Maryland, you just didn't find that kind of stuff. In '76, I turned pro. There were only 4 pro skaters on the East Coast at the time. And I would go to the West Coast and skate against guys like Stacy Peralta, Mike Weed, and nobody knew who I was. But you know, on the East Coast, in Maryland, I was kind of a big deal. So you can see from the graffiti, there's still skaters here. A lot of people have a hard time here because the transitions are tough. More cracks, rougher transitions. The transitions have always been hard, but the pavement's just taking a beating from the water when it does get water in it, because it does flow here really heavy when it rains. You know, the kids now have so much more to skate. They've got skateboard parks that have good transitions. They've got camps they can go to. So there's still kids that come here, but not like it was back then. But we didn't have anything else to skate. This was our transition to start with. And here I am, 59 years old, and I'm still skating and plan to keep skating.